Oh, hello. It's late. I just got done working, and I didn't want to go to sleep yet, so I thought I would just do a little bit. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll finally do the trial thing. It's gonna be kind of boring. Ugh. But I work at a for a software company, and we did a deployment at like 7 o'clock, and I've been QAing, and there's been broken stuff and people fixing it, and it's just been a long, long day, and there's still Friday to do. You know how when it's like a long, long day, but you still you have to do the next day. Ugh, 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 ugh. No, thank you. Um, but I can't just not do the last day of the week, which I would be kind of inclined to do, because it's also the end of the quarter, so I have some goals to wrap up with my last day. Oh, so yeah. Anyways, Neverwinter Nights. Uh, what did we do last? We cleared out the hill giant cave in Moonwood, and we learned that there's some dude in the mountains, the spine of the world, like recruiting giants to find dragon eggs and paying them a bunch of gold for it, and they're like about it because the option is they get killed. So yeah, that's what we did last time. Oh, okay. Sorry. My team chat about the release is still going on, so I popped over because someone was asking me if release notes were published, and they were. So Anyways, we didn't go into the spine of the world. We didn't return to the Uthgard tribe. They presumably will have some opinions about us dealing with hill giants, because apparently that was a problem for them. But maybe they won't have it. I assume they will, because I have a hill giant head, and that seems important to them. Because I don't know who else would want the head but them. But there's a quest in town that I've been putting off because it's going to be mostly just talking to people in town, and I thought maybe that's a nice thing to do. I should go to bed, but instead I'm going to listen to the various people involved in this trial. So this is one of them. I'm here about Rolgan's trial. Of course, Nurik has done me a great honor by selecting me for the jury in this case. I am looking forward to performing my duties in the administration of Tyr's justice. How do you feel about it? Even though I disapprove of the Uthgar's worship of a pagan god, I am not going to prejudge him. The real culprit in this crime is the demon alcohol. Of course, the alcohol does not excuse the Uthgar's behavior. Anyone who lets themselves get drunk must bear the consequences of his actions. This is why I so strongly disapprove of alcoholic beverages. Edgar, I could go for an alcoholic beverage. Not so much that I'm going to get a glass for the whiskey that's over here, but close. But I am keeping an open mind. I wish you well in this case, my lord. May the justice of Tyr be served. Okay. I'm gonna hear about this. Oh, alright. We don't want to we don't want to bribe anyone. That's not what we're about. Alright, so Edgar's is a little biased based on alcohol.
You are here because Neurek sent you. You are here because of the trial.
Yeah, man, I'm here because of the trial. I'm here to defend you. I'm your defense attorney. Don't I look like a lawyer? I studied at the feet of Birdman. That's how I got these wings on my helmet. Griff invited me to play a game of chance. Not wanting to spurn this gesture of friendship, I accepted the invitation and the drinks he readily offered me. I began to feel strange. My mind was clouded by more than just ale. I gambled foolishly and lost several personal heirlooms of great religious significance to my tribe. Go on. I returned to my tribe in shame. Vonda, my wife, told me to go back and speak to Griff, to humble myself and beg him to return our religious heirlooms in exchange for the promise of gold later on. But Griff attacked me before I could speak my offer. I killed him to save my own life. There was no other choice. I fled to this temple, barely escaping a mob of soldiers seeking my blood to avenge Griff. Neurek gave me sanctuary, but only if I vowed to submit to a trial to determine my fate. We Uthgard are different than you. Our ways and customs may seem strange. They call us savages and pagans and drunks and thieves. And. This is how the Lord's Alliance sees us, and that is why I am called a murderer for defending myself. We of the Black Lion tribe are a noble people. I am no heathen savage, no vile killer. I pray to Uthgard that you can see this and help me. Yeah, I'll do my best. Go if you wish. I must stay here, though. My heart aches to return to my tribe. When this trial is over, Uthgar willing, I will be allowed to return to my home. Well, I don't know, man. We'll find out. Looks stacked against you so far. Let's find some more people to talk to. The old soldier roofied me gambit. A tale we've heard time and time again. Alright, I think there were a couple of people who care about this trial in here, like this Lodar character.
Well met.
Funny, you don't look like a lawyer. I do look like a lawyer. What are you talking about? This is my finest suit. But that ain't my business, I guess. You want to ask me questions? Go ahead. Alright. Tell me what happened. Griff and that Uthgard were playing cards, gambling. Griff won a lot of money. So much that the Uthgard had to give him some of his jewelry to cover the debt. Real fancy looking stuff. Later that night, Griff went outside. I heard him shout, and I rushed out to see him and that Uthgard smashing swords. Guess the Uthgard was better at it than Griff. I can't believe I have to testify about this. I've never been to a trial before. So you didn't see who started the fight? No, they were already fighting when I got there. I never thought it would end up with Griff dead and me having to go to that Uthgard's trial. Anything else? That's all I know. I don't even understand why they need me at this trial. I wish I didn't have to go. Okay. So you're useless. You didn't even see anything. How does that help anybody?
Agreed.
I'm here about rule. Oh, that prissy priest Neurek must have sent you. Can't figure out why that sawed-off runt wanted me on the jury. Guess he figured I'd be impartial since I hate all races, colors, and creeds equally. Yeah, fair enough. Oh my goodness. My team chat is still blowing up with just like gifs and nonsense. Anyways, back to Averick. What are your feelings about... Griff was a rotten bastard, and the Uthgard did us all a favor by offing him. But if we let him go, we might have drunken savages running through the street sacrificing us to their goat gods. You know? I don't know. Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. The only thing About that Uthgard, the only good thing about that Uthgard is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying that she's one fine piece of meat. Ooh-wee. I wouldn't mind having her pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. Ugh, God, you're gross. What are you gonna do about it? You try anything at every Lord's Alliance soldier at camp will be all over you. So take your prissy complaints about my attitude and stick it where the sun don't shine. Okay, well, I hate to pull the "that's racist" card, but it's pretty racist. Alright, do I have anyone else that needs to talk to me about anything?
I greet you, my child.
Alright, you don't have anything to say about the trial. Oh, we have do these guys know anything about the trial? Nah.
It is a pleasure to speak
They don't know
with
anything
you.
about anything. They don't know nothing. What is this deer doing? Trying to get into the frickin' soldier, like mercenary enclave? Alright, roll kit.
Again? You need to buy some equipment, or is there something else I can do for you?
I have Voth's head. Did he send me to kill Voth? Alright. I don't usually like asking for stuff, but sometimes they give you the crafting materials, and I wouldn't mind having those. Alright, shield of... This wouldn't be bad to have. There's a lot of dragon fighting, it seems, in my future. So having, I mean, it's already 1 AC better than this, and it's 2 more AC better against a Durgan, so I'm sorely tempted. It's only 50. I mean, that's not too bad. What else you got? I feel like there was something else that I was tempted by in here. Armor of Freedom. I mean, Armor of Freedom's pretty good, but I have freedom on something, I thought. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, on my Ring of Power. Okay, so at this point, it's effectively just a little bit better AC than this thing. So instead of 9, it would be 11, right? So 2 more AC. But it doesn't have soak 15 damage, and that's real good. Like, that armor's pretty good. Mirrored armor. Trash Town. That's Trash Town too. Alright, and this guy just has up to +3 weapons, right? Like, it might be worth having a +3 longsword. Oh no, it's only up to +2 because he has regulars. Okay. Never mind. So what was I tempted by? Just this Shield of the Dragon Slayer? Yeah, let's do that. It's not necessarily generally better than this, but it will be better than this against dragons, because dragons don't cast spells. So we'll remember that. All right. Now, was there anyone in here that cared about the trial? A male soldier and these 2 guys, yeah, for sure.
Well met.
I figured as much. I ain't ever been on a jury before. Seen my share of trials, but usually from the prisoner's box. Well, what do you think about it? Looks to me like a bar fight gone out of hand. A few too many drinks in you and you act stupid. I've been there myself, though I ain't never killed no one. But you know what makes me mad about this case? Them people who run around saying the only reason this guy is on trial is because he's an Uthgar. I ain't no Uthgar, and I've been on trial a bunch of times. Alright, sounds like you're trying to keep an open mind. I know what it's like. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could be that's what happened to this Uthgar. I kind of hope you get him off. I'd hate to have to sentence the poor guy to execution, but I've got to give an honest verdict. Nurk says it's my duty. Not much more I can tell you. Hope you got what you're looking for. Good luck in the trial. Thanks, Jevon. You're a real reasonable drunkard. Zed?
I greet you.
So you're the sucker Nurk roped into defending that savage. Tough break. I hear the case is open and shut. I saw that Uthgar stab Griff with my own 2 eyes. Ran him right through. Griff was dead before he even hit the ground. Gambling debt. Griff had won a bunch of money off that Uthgar, and I guess the savage didn't like it. He'd been drinking, so I guess it's no surprise he lost his temper. I get the feeling you're holding. Hey, all I know is what I saw. Griff is dead and the Uthgar killed him. I'm sure of that as I am of this pain eating away at my leg. What's wrong with your leg? Arthritis in my knee. There's nothing anyone can do about it. But that ain't the problem right now. Some damn fool stuck me in the thigh with a knife during a bar fight, and the wound's infected. Feels like a hot spear shooting up with every step I take. I can't even go to the temple to get looked at, or they'll know I was in a fight. My unit's commander already warned me about brawling. I don't need to get stuck on latrine duty again.
I greet you.
Anyone else? I feel like he doesn't it seem like he's holding back? What if I
greet you.
Thanks for curing that wound in my leg. I still got the occasional ache from my arthritis, but I can handle that. What did happen that night with Griff? First, Griff spiked that Uthgar's drink. Griff was always doing stuff like that to try and get an edge at cards. Could be the stuff in the drink that made the Uthgar act like he did. I also happen to know for a fact that Griff was cheating that night. He wanted to take everything from that Uthgar owned. He told me he wanted to rob that savage blind. That's all I know. If it's a knife to get your client off, so be it. At least now I can walk without clenching my teeth in agony. Seems like a fair trade to me. Well, you're not a very good person, but thank you for telling the truth in the exchange for medical care. What is my team up to? Okay, nothing that I need to worry about. It's great. That's what I like to see. Alright, how about you don't get caught on the door? God, there's so much grunting. You know, so much grunting. Maybe I'll turn it down just a smidge. Alright, so there's definitely more people to talk to, but not at the temple. I think the only remaining people are out at the Uthgar's camp. What did you want me to do?
My child, do you bring me news of the...
Bring me news? Oh, Elk Tribe. I've only run into the Eagle Splendor Tribe, or Soaring Eagle, or Spread Eagle, whatever it was. Something. Delcia. Ah yes, Nurk mentioned he was seeking someone to defend Rolgan in this trial. I hope truly you appreciate the situation you've gotten yourself into. The Uthgar are a noble people, but their culture and beliefs seem strange to the Lord's Alliance. Often, the Uthgar are victims of prejudice and hatred simply because of who they are. I will wait until the trial before I make that decision, of course. I only wanted you to be aware that the fact that Rolgan is an Uthgar might have something to do with him being on trial. You are welcome to explore the tribal camp. I only ask that you respect the ways of the Black Lion tribe and treat the Uthgardt with the honor they deserve. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. And
You are a good person to defend Organ. I, Under Hardfoot, greet you with honor.
I know a little of the Elk tribe. Their territory is to the south, near the fort you call Ilkard. Once they were an ally of the Lord's Alliance, but now they slaughter settlers and farmers. The Elk tribe turned their back on the Uthgardt ways. Okay. So you don't have anything to say specifically about the trial. That's what we're trying to solve here. Solve for trial. Nurik sent me. The life of one of my people is in your hands. I will aid you as best I can. Though there's little I can do, the ways of justice among the Lord's Alliance are unknown to me. What do you think of the case? I'm very disappointed in Rolgan. Our tribe constantly struggles against the stereotype of the drunken savage, yet Rolgan allowed himself to fall under the influence of alcohol. This is the result. That remains to be seen. Rolgan is a symbol of our people. I pray he is not guilty of what they claim, but my duty in this trial is clear. Nurik has explained the vow I have taken as a juror. If the evidence shows Rolgan let alcohol cloud his mind so that he killed the man without reason, I must return a verdict of guilty. This trial is not the way of our tribe, but I must follow Nurik's rules in this matter. We Uthgardt cannot risk the wrath of the Lord's Alliance by defying the High Priest of Tyr. I pray Rolgan is not a sacrifice for the good of the entire tribe, but if it must be, it must be. My wisdom. Alright.
Yes, what?
I am sorry. Were you speaking to me? Forgive me. I'm worried about my husband, though. I'm representing him. I am sorry, but the ways of your justice system are unfamiliar to we people of the Black Lion tribe. Are you a friend or a foe? The priest Nurik said I would have to answer the questions put to me with complete honesty. It was as if he expected me to lie. He knows nothing about the honor of our tribe. Ask away. What happened? Returned home late. He had been drinking, but there was something else. He seemed different, as if more than alcohol were at work in his mind. When he told me he had gambled away the heirlooms of our family, the precious stones sanctified by the priests of Uthgar, I knew something was very wrong. He was not in his right mind, or he never would have wagered these sacred stones on a game of chance. Go on. I sent him to ask this man Griff to return the heirlooms. We offered to pay him gold in exchange. It would have been far more than he could ever sell the heirlooms for. Their religious significance to the Black Lion tribe far exceeds their material worth. But the soldier attacked my husband, and Rolgan was forced to kill Griff to preserve his own life. He fled to the temple seeking sanctuary. A mob of Griff's enraged friends close on his heels. Anything else? Please help my husband. They are portraying him as a drunken pagan savage. This is how they view all the Uthgardt. We are a noble people, but if Rolgan is convicted, the hurtful stereotype will only get stronger. I wish I could be of more help, but all I can do is pray Uthgardt grant you wisdom in this matter. Alright, well, I mean, I think we got everything we need.
Yes, what?
Like, we really got everything we needed from the dude with the hurt leg. So, let's go kick this trial off. See if we can't get Rolgan off. Nurik. Hold on. Save. Done fucked up, eh, Ron? The jurors will listen to the evidence and testimony, and as the trial progresses, they will use the swords and torches I have given them to indicate guilt or innocence. Whether a juror feels the accused guilty, they will hold forth the sword. If they feel the accused is innocent, they will hold up the torch. Sounds simple. As the jurors' views are swayed, so shall the implement they hold forth change. A juror who is still undecided will hold neither sword nor torch. 3 jurors must be convinced of accused innocence for Rolgan to go free. What we have now begun cannot end. Yeah, I understand. Let's do it. I mean, I can reload my save if I need to.
My name is Eglin of the Swift Sword. I am the special prosecutor in the investigation of the death of the Lord's Alliance mercenary known as Griff. And I would like to remind the jury that I have never lost a case. Never!
What does it matter if you've never lost a case before? Isn't this just about truth, Igland? Surely you wouldn't care how slow the sword is if it meant an accurate judgment. The witnesses have been sworn in, and may the light of Tyr's justice shine down on this trial and expose any lies in their testimony. To begin my case, I would like to question Lodar, an eyewitness to the events. I'm not the judge, Lodar, just the prosecutor. You don't have to be so formal. Just call me sir, because that's not formal. Please tell us what happened in your own words. Well, sir, it was night and Griff was outside the barracks. All of a sudden we heard this shout and we run out, and Griff and that Uthgard were going at each other with weapons drawn. Before we could step in, that savage, objection, Griff right in the gut and runs off. We ran to get the cleric, but then it were too late. Griff was gone. That savage killed him. Objection. That is all I require from this witness. Were it up to me, we could end this trial right now and declare Rolgan guilty. Objection. But custom dictates I allow the defense to question the witness if they wish. Alright, did you see who actually started the fight? No, they were already going at it. So maybe Griff started the fight and Rolgan was just... Yeah, I guess. Griff... I don't know, I wasn't there. Yeah, he wanted to mess the Uthgard up so he could beat him at cards, you know. Make him not think straight. Well, it was his fault Uthgard was doped up. Maybe if Rolgan was in his right mind, he wouldn't have killed. He was pretty drunk. I don't know if that's a good excuse, though. I don't know if I wanted to ask that last question. Right, sir. Well, it's like, look, Griff was outside. We heard him shout. We run out. Uthgard sticks a blade in Griff's belly. Then that savage runs off to the temple for sanctuary like some kind of coward. Well spoken. He ran off like a murderous coward. Objection. Obviously, he's guilty. Objection again. They always run when they're guilty. Your Honor, all objections to everything that the other lawyer is doing. I don't know what mitigating means, but Griff shouldn't have spiked that Uthgard drink. That's wrong. Griff was always doing stupid look like that. And he never did that? No. I didn't see that. Ooh, I don't know if I want to ask this. Yeah, Griff cheated. He wanted to win so he could humiliate the Oathguard. Yeah. I have no further questions. If the defense is finished, they're blathering. The prosecution only has one wish to love. I call Vonda, the wife of the accused. I am here. Looks pretty good so far. I sense some hostility. Please remember, I am only doing my job. It's not my fault your husband had to go on a killing. God. England, I have given you a lot of leeway in this case. You are coming very close to crossing the line of what is acceptable. Just now, Nurik? Just now he's crossing the line. Sorry, Your Honor, but this woman is looking at me like she wants to kill me. It must run in the family. Neither my husband nor I would ever commit vile murder. We Uthgar are honorable people. Yes, you Uthgar take honor very seriously. Wasn't Rolgan ashamed having gambled away everything he owned? Didn't he want to do anything to wipe away that shame? Yes, but he wouldn't have killed that man. So you say, but we know how strong Uthgar honor is. Rolgan is surely a jury as intelligent and attractive as this one must realize pride would have driven to kill. Man. Don't push me. Alliance is persecuted. A bunch of racists. The court does not take kindly. Your husband is here because a man is dead. Don't forget that. Alright. So what is England? Alright, tell me, Rolgan to speak, beg him to return the heirlooms, to appeal to the sense of decency. My husband's no killer. He only went back because I sent him there to talk. Alright, let's talk to Rolgan. Tell us what happened. No, fog from so many cups I could, if it was a dream, nothing seemed real. I didn't even realize what happened. Okay. Okay. I may have doomed this. Yeah. Sure, blame the victim. Listen. All right. The verdict is clear. A 3-2 decision to acquit. This is impossible. I never lose. England the Swift Sword. I'm the greatest prosecutor who ever lived. The jury must have been bribed. I demand an appeal. This is an outrage. Your work here is done. I suggest you leave before I write you up for your loutish behavior during these proceedings. You are a disgrace to the hallowed halls of this temple. I agree. Looks like we're the best lawyer in town now, right, Linu? Yeah, you agree. What's up, nerd? Gee, acquittal, though I thought it would have been better if the verdict had been more conclusive. However, you performed your duties admirably. Please accept this token. Alright, I'll be going now. Thanks. I don't want to shake him down for any more money. I mean, it was a pretty good reward. Right? 1,000 gold? That's not bad. Alright. Well, we handled the trial. So there we go. There we go, and there it is. I wonder if handling the trial means the old lady will talk to us at all. Paula?
Greetings.
Nope, doesn't change anything about her. Hey, Rolgan, what's up?
It's good to taste the open air once more. Freedom is sweet upon my tongue. I say good guy, with the verdict that cleansed the word murderer from my name.
Yeah, no problem.
And I thank you. You are a true friend of the Uthgard people. The Red Tiger tribe speaks your name with reverence.
Did he just... Did the voice actor say Red Tiger? But, he's from the Black Lion tribe? Ooh, some sloppy work there. Maybe Rolgan's still under the influence. I don't know. Wanda, what do you think?
What?
Grateful. Sun to my sky. Forever you shall be counted as a friend. Alright, cool. Happy to help. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna go to Moonwood and see if we got anything else. Oh, well, we definitely need to go to the spine of the world. Hopefully there's some more dragons to fight there. Oh, I should have got a ranged weapon, because I think there's still orcs hanging out. Oh, no, they left. No, they didn't. There's one still around. Well, whatever. A lonely gold I didn't pick up, eh? I did that cave already. Let's see if this Eagle tribe has anything to say, since I dealt with their hill giants, or the closest hill giants to them anyway. What do you think about it all?
I greet you, my child.
Alright, so he doesn't care that I cleared out that cave, and none of his men are actually hurt anymore, because I healed them last time I was here. He didn't really seem to care that I did that, but that's fine. So then in here, I didn't walk out to this little area to check this debris. And it had a potion, so great. A whole stack that isn't on my bar? Okay. Well, those are better than the cure serious wounds, so we'll just take that. Did I go in both of those cave entrances? I don't think I went in this middle one. That doesn't sound right. I feel like I was trying to clear the rest of the map coverage, and then I think I went back to that cave. We'll check it out. We'll see. Oh, how grateful that I am that this week is just about over. I should go lay down, but I'm gonna play a little bit longer. Did I even come out here? No. Alright, so I definitely didn't go in this cave. So that should mean that this cave was the hill giant cave that I cleared. So then what is this cave? And also, what triggers King Obold mini arrows to return to his lair? So many questions. I should also catch up on the companion quests. Let's do Lina's and see if we're at the point where we can turn in items yet. What made you decide? It's been a long time since asked me the question. When I was very young, which is unusual since my parents were both mages and followers of the god Corellin. It started when I was sent to Gaedelin's Centristi's School for Potentials. You see, both of my parents were deep into the mysteries and held positions of respect. It was assumed that I would take after my parents in the magical arts. What are potentials? All children of gifted wizards in Everesca are sent to special schools as potentials because they are expected to excel in furthering the art of spellcraft. My ability to get into trouble had already started by that age, but my parents had kept it quiet, thinking I would grow out of it. My first day of classes was a disaster, but I don't think it had anything to do with my ability for spellcasting. I had an insatiable curiosity, and Gaedelin was a crotchety old master who expected all elven children to be patient, quiet, and orderly. I barely possess those traits now, let alone when I was a child. The master decided to open class with a powerful spell to awe us into submission to his tutelage. He turned his back, and I moved in. What do you mean you moved in? I just wanted to look at the spell components. They were very interesting, especially the wonderful gem he had sitting beside the circle. Well, he went to search for the gem, and it wasn't there. The spell misfired, causing him to ooze purple smoke for weeks. So he kicked you out? Gaedelin was well paid for training us. He didn't kick me out right away. But he never forgave me either. It also wasn't the only accident to befall the class when I was around. Despite all of this, I might still have become a wizardess. A wizardess? You just say witch, right? Or sorceress, right? If you prefer. Although there's a different connotation to sorcerer and wizard in D&D now, but whatever. If it wasn't for the little trip I took, that was an accident that will long be remembered in our fair city. My fate became sealed to my faith in Sahinine that day. I'll have to tell you, we have too much. All right.
Hey there,
How about
dear.
now?
What?
I suppose you won't rest until I tell you about the accident that led to my becoming a cleric. I guess I can tell you, though it was a horrifying experience. It was just over a month into our training when Gaedelin decided to let us examine some of his collection of magical artifacts. He took us into his vault, the part where the tower, or the lower power... God... The part where the lower powered magic items were stored. We played with them for a while, but I was bored. That's trouble. Bored children with magic items? I should say that's trouble. Being from a wizard's home, most of us had seen items like these quite a few times. I was hardly going to be impressed by a wand of magic missiles. I noticed that one of the doors had been left open, so I thought I would have a quick peek inside. I didn't mean to touch anything, but two of the other students came in behind me. One of them asked what I was doing. His voice scared me, causing me to jump into the air, but I didn't land on the floor. I didn't see the rope that was hung to keep people away from this one display. The hole I fell into was a doorway into another plane of existence, or at least that's what they told me later. According to Gaedelin, no person, let alone child, should have survived the experience. All I know is that my body seemed to expand and contract at a horribly fast rate, like a hyperventilating toad. The feeling seemed to last for hours, but was over in seconds. I can't explain any better than that. When it stopped, I opened my eyes. There was a large gray squishy thing that looked at me with 20 large eyes. I whimpered a little. I remember that. Then it started to move. I don't think I've ever seen anything move so very fast. I screamed as it attacked and continued to scream as a bolt of glowing blue light ripped through its body, just seconds before it could reach me. I sat on the ground trembling, uncontrollably. Arms enveloped my quaking form, and a soft voice whispered into my ears. And what did the voice say? I can only recall images of journeys and safety, of life and death, and of times to come. As the voice spoke, I began feeling very tired and drifted off to sleep. When I awoke, I was in a comfortable bed, surrounded by a curtain that stretched up to the ceiling, and I could hear a man and woman's voice talking softly beyond it. The voices were suddenly interrupted by the entrance of my master, who angrily asked why I was taken to the temple of Sehanine, A single word from the woman stopped him cold. All she said was his name. He looked at her with a piercing stare, then his eyes opened in surprise and he sank to his knees. I was confused, having no idea who was standing by my bed. The only word my master could speak was her name, Sehanine. Sehanine Moonbow. Wait, you were rescued by a goddess. The goddess came over and pulled the curtain back, smiled and kissed me on the forehead. My child, she said, you have exceeded the boundaries of luck. A green light surrounded her body as she stepped back and disappeared. For years after that experience, people treated me with awe, called me the godchild. Sehanine did me a favor, but there were days I wished she could have done it quieter. Such is life, bad and good luck in heaping amounts, like a gift of gold that crushes you under its weight. I have dedicated my life to the goddess. She gave me that gift, so I gave her everything back. There is a task that she wishes me to accomplish, and that is why she chose to save my life. Before my master came in, but that is a task for me. It shouldn't interfere with our quest.
Hey there, dear.
How about now? Okay, so we're still not at the point where we get to know what items they want. So no point doing the other companion catch-ups until we unlock the asking for a thing stage. Alright, so nothing here, right? Yeah. Nothing beyond what I already grabbed. Okay, good. Door to eggs. Door to eggs? What are we gonna need with the eggs? And also, does that mean we get to fight a dragon, or is this somewhere where people are storing eggs?
Hey there, dear.
No, didn't mean to do that. Just move along. There is a dragon here. So let's go ahead and save. And then let's also go ahead and swap to this. Seems unlikely that we'll get out of this without fighting said dragon, right? I guess we could go check out this corner though. What kind of breath do green dragons have? I don't even remember. Alright. Smells blood and something else.
Smells blood and
Something else.
something foul. You have the head of a hill giant chief.
Give it to me, that I might see the proof of his death.
With my own eyes.
Alright. Okay, part with our treasure hoard. Take this gold. So here's the crossroad that I have. Colored dragons, green, red, blue, black, white. They're evil dragons. This dragon is not a good dragon. It is happy that I killed a hill giant because they were stealing their eggs, but they are evil in nature. There are good dragons. They're all metallic colored. Silver, gold, bronze, copper, etc. But this is not they. So I feel like I might want to fight this thing just because it's an evil being, and I try to slay evil beings. Heard of these words of power. Are there? I kind of want to fight the dragon, you know? Aculatraxis. What does this say about? Okay, so talk with the dragon. If you play an evil character or choose to walk on the evil path, you can try and slaughter the green dragon in order to get the dragon eggs and bring them back to Cloud. Assuming you are allied with him, you can find the dragon eggs in a pool. See, but here's the thing. I'm not evil, but
Aculatraxis.
But I don't like evil dragons to potentially terrorize the land, you know? Alright, I need to heal up. Also, fighting dragons is a fun challenge. So did fighting this dragon earn me any evil points? Doesn't seem like it. We'll double check. Linu, it sure would be great if you'd stop being scared of the dragon. You know? Oh, my damage reduction doesn't work against this guy, huh? Yeah, he just gets to damage me without having to battle through my reduction. So in that case, to fight a dragon, I should just equip the best armor I have. You gonna heal me? Oh, that's great. That's good. Okay, well, Doesn't seem like it gave me any evil points to fight him. So probably the only thing that's evil is actually turning in the eggs to Clouth, which I have no intention of doing. Yeah, well. The trouble is that that fool's already dead. Just some rainbow armor.
Taste of
Bunch of gold, some dragon blood, and some eggs. Let's go get our Linu back.
I can still.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with this guide about whether killing a green dragon is evil. Now, I won't kill the gold dragon. They're the good guys. But colored dragons, I think that's my duty as a champion of good to defeat evil beasts like the white dragon and the green dragon and any red dragons or black dragons or blue dragons that we may come across. Alright, but it's good to know that the dragons don't seem to be impacted by my damage reduction, probably because if you have a magic weapon that exceeds the +1, it ignores it. I think that's how that mechanic works. So what that means is that dragons attack as though they have magic weapons +2 or greater. So it doesn't care about my damage reduction. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool to have gold dragon scale armor. That would be very paladin-like, but it would have to be like a gift, right? It's not like something we could acquire. Because like I said, gold dragons are good dragons. So yeah. Like regular colors are evil and metallics are good. And then the ultimate evil color dragon is Tiamat, who has a neck for like each color of dragon. And then Bahamut, or however you pronounce it. I've always done Bahamut, but I could be convinced that it's something else. We'll do a new save though. How about Linu while you do this? Is a platinum dragon. He's a single color. I don't remember the gender. I think Bahamut is male and Tiamat is female, but I could be remembering that incorrectly. Oh, cultists. Oh no. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Meant to click that. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Alright, so let's go back. Why? Things were being reduced by this before. I don't know why they're not now. If they continue to not be, what would be better? Well, that would be better against... No, because my ring is better. That's the same. I might not have anything better than this AC-wise anyway. So that might be a reason to acquire the Armor of Freedom.
Taste the pain.
Alright. What's up, Fire Giant? Did I get hit by the Fire Giant? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. What is oh, cult leader, eh? Cult leader, you got riggedy wrecked. This is a personal journal of one of the cult members. Most of the entries are detailed observation about a woman named Ethelia, who might have been another member of the search party. Sandwiched in between the sexual commentary are a few entries about the duties of the group. I hate these stinking woods. We were supposed to be doing guard duty in Luskin, but orders came down and next thing you know, we're racing north and hunting for some kind of magical words. Boyd, the cockroach, figures we're going to have to try and sneak into the lair of those giants we saw the other day and try to search there. I think his time as patrol leader must be nearly up. I still have that elven arrow I found. It would be a real pity if the elves managed to assassinate our brave leader. Oh, alright. So, he didn't fancy going to attack some giants, huh? Can't say I blame him. There's clearly something somewhere. Oh, where did you come from? I think we might lose Lino again. We sure did. Alright, let's find where we took damage. Because we definitely took damage. But we didn't reduce any physical damage, so I think I'm right about the way that works. So we only are absorbing from +1 or less, which seems like something that we're not encountering very much. I guess let's go get Linu again. But
can steal.
Does that mean we wish we still had our other armor? Maybe we could buy it again if it's that much better, or maybe we just get the armor of freedom. Freedom. Do. Oh, what is going on? Oh, we got another troll, and there's a cave. Although this armor works great for giants that don't have the ability to, that don't have pluses, like magical pluses. Because they were throwing those boulders at me and they were doing jack shit. Alright, so we have a cave. God, this place is real dark. Alright, hold on. No, we need to kill.
Take you now!
We can handle these giants. Linu, on the other hand, just does that. Alright, spiders. Man, none of them dropped anything? Oh, well, alright. There's a troll and a bunch of corpses.
Perish as you
Real dead troll. Oh, what's this lightning sound we keep hearing? Alright, so we have a rudimentary fence. Got a bunch of ogres. And another cave. Alright, so another... This is a mysterious cave, though. Why can't I access this debris? Oh, that was annoying. Just a little bit, though. Alright, what else we got on this map? Another ogre. Bunch of ogres. Linu's actually alright against ogres. She doesn't do so great against fire giants. It would seem. Alright, let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Does not appear that I did.
Taste of my wrath!
We're getting to the point where sometimes I attack more times than they have the ability to show my animations for it. Seems like sometimes. Got some wolves howling. What else we got around here? Got some more ogres. And I ain't scared. I know ogres. Maybe I should up my damage and just end this a little faster. Well, keep fighting them. Don't you just hate it when your ogres just disintegrate into blood and bone? It's just an awful mess. Listen, buddy, you don't want any of this. You made a horrible error in coming here. Did I get this one already? I think I did. Alright, so we have this and another cave. So I guess the question becomes, in what order do we address these caves? So I think obviously you go to this one last. It's just hard to say which one is supposed to be first here. Alright. So, let's head back to, I don't know, the mysterious cave, I guess? I can't stick around much longer. One of these days this week I have to get more sleep, you know? Alright, let's get our dear Linus.
I can still feel.
Yeah, we heard it all before. I didn't mean to do that, because now I've ruined this. Because the last place I used it was right over here. God, I meant to do this. Oh. Maybe it's getting late enough that I should just stop, but I have to know what's in the mysterious cave. And it's just full of books. Yeah, it's full of books. So annoying that I clicked the button. I only have myself to blame. There we go. Well, it feels good to have taken care of that orc, that lone orc at least. At least we have haste now, so that this moving goes a little faster. You know? And that's good at least. Some part of me wishes I was playing a barbarian. You know, now that I'm interacting with all these Uthgarts. I feel a kindred spirit with them. This is the map that's the real pain to travel through again, because it just zigzags on itself. I don't blame you, Linu, even though I did go back because you died again. I blame myself for misclicking. And also you a little bit. No, we said last time they were gonna stop being negative to Linu's face. It's only positive reinforcement for Linu. Also, that green dragon was like, the gold dragon isn't as magnificent as me. Gold dragons are more powerful than green dragons. You know? Because gold dragons are the good equivalent of a red dragon. And red dragons are amongst the most powerful of the evil dragons. Alright. Let's save again. Let's see what's in this mysterious cave. Is this where the gold dragon is? It's got some uplifting music. It seems like it. What's up, gold dragon?
For what reason have you violated the sanctity of this cave?
King of the Fire Dragons, Red Dragon. Now Cloth lives with the fire giants in their lair to the north, and they serve his every whim. I do not know why hunts for the eggs of other dragons. Surely one of here. Cloth is a monster. His name. I could get rid of him for you. Fear his power still. These are strained times, and I am desperate. I dare not leave until my eggs are hatched. I will do this for you. Return to me when you have. Otherwise, I may think this has all been a deception to somehow trick me out of my eggs. Nah, man. I'll do it. I don't like that they gave the gold dragons kind of the weird, like, tentacle faces. This isn't your eggs, right? Just seeing what's in this useless storage area instead of your personal stash. You know, just helping you clean up. I noticed you have a trap here. That's fine, because I have immunities to most traps. I'm not worried about it. Did I just not see these? Oh, I do need to replenish my stock of potions. We have a stack of 3 cure criticals. So the dragons give out good treasure, though. Why is this stack of cure critical wounds so weird? It doesn't want to stack with this. I need to make sure I use those up because they are behaving funny. Alright, good talking to you, Gorgatha. I'm gonna go deal with that red dragon. I already dealt with the green dragon. We didn't talk about that. Alright, so that's kind of what I was expecting the mysterious cave to be. This mysterious cave sounded like a good place to stick a dragon. And now let's check out this cave. Is this another dragon cave? No, it doesn't have an egg room. What is going on in this cave? There's just dead giants. Tome of the Ring. Ring of Regeneration. Okay. Fenberry, Eye of Rakshasa. I can make this, because I have a ring that will cast Melf's Acid Arrow. I should try making that. They killed a gold dragon? No, maybe this isn't a gold. He doesn't have the same look as the other gold. But he does look gold, doesn't he? He's definitely metallic. Oh, it's a brass dragon. Okay. Oh, there's a dragon scale. Who wants a dragon scale? Oh, there's a chest over here. Ow. Did a lot of damage to me. A magic warhammer, you say? Well, I feel bad. Oh, why is this little minimize thing up here? That's annoying. See, the only way I can get that to go away, I have found, is just by restarting. I don't know why it's showing up. It must be part of that window, but that's alright. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway. I can deal with minimize for a little bit. Alright. So, what's the deal with this dragon scale? Torn from a dragon during a fierce battle, though this bit of scale contains the remarkable strength and toughness, all dragon hide is too small to be of any use for forging armor or the like. My guess is that that's a companion item. To me, that seems like a companion item, you know? Unless Gorgatha has anything to say about the dead brass dragon. Oh, maybe if I ask about other dragons in the area? Let's see.
Why have you returned to my...
Who still lives? Okay. So you don't have anything to say about that brass dragon. That's fine. Oh, let's head back. And let's do a couple of things. Let's talk to Nurik, who apparently just hangs out in this chamber forever now. Even though Rolgan was acquitted, Lord Lands who feel he is guilty of murder and deserving of tension between Soldier and Uthgar have only increased since the verdict. I only hope things don't escalate further. Okay, well, I mean, I guess let me know if you got anything you want to task me with. Okay, well, I already have one of those, so we can go about selling that. We can sell that. Saving throws universal. It seems unlikely that I will use this, so I'm gonna sell it too, because this I like better than that. And then if I didn't want that, I would prefer the Amulet of Health to that. Hammer of the Wisp. +2 blue, chance on hit, fear. What does this look like? I don't really like Warhammers in this game. I mean, they're fine, I guess. Like, I like hammers for paladins. Like, my WoW paladin uses a hammer. But, oh, I can get rid of the short bow +3 as well. I don't think I have anything else that I need to get rid of. Oh, I have some bolts in. Alright. Thanks, Nurik. I gotta go try and talk a lady into letting me use her alchemist table.
Greetings. I still don't think I want to give you access to my lab in the back. Greetings. I still don't think I...
Let me use it. Why you gotta be like that?
Greetings. I still don't think I want to give you access to my lab in the back. That's reserved for those who have some experience in magic.
Oh, we can get the nymph cloak +3. Do we just decide to do that? I think so. I'm ready for a different look anyway. And it's just straight, it's just, you know, a little better than what I'm already using. And yeah, that's a nice cape. It's got some nice flair to it. It looks good. I like it. Got a nice high collar. Looking delightful. Anything else that we care about here? I don't remember what this place sells. No. We'll find then. Don't let me use your laboratory. There's one in a woods somewhere I can use, but I don't want to walk to that right now. So I'll do that later. But I'll have you know, it's very inconvenient. Quite inconvenient. Alright, onward to the final cave. Alright, we'll give a little save. Oh hey, I inadvertently started matching my portrait even more. Well, what do you know? It would be fun to do this build with a two-handed weapon as well. So is this the fire giant lair? Is that? It looks a lot like the Underdark areas that we see later. Okay. So we have 2 doors.
You shall all perish.
Oh, well. God, leave Linu alone. You jerk. She's got enough problems. She's constantly getting into trouble. Also, she can call fire pillars. So, don't mess with her.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
What is it? Alright. Do 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 do.
Cassie! Oh, excuse my Elvin.
Maybe I shouldn't have come in here because I'll want to finish it before I quit for the night. And it's getting real late. Okay, so that's a lot. Let's see what this other door leads to that we didn't go through. The classic RPG backtrack. Oh, did I go check out this barrel in this crate? I checked out the barrel, and I checked out the crate. The memory's slipping. You know, they say that the memory's the first to go, and then the memory is the first to go. Ooh. God, that hurts, man. We need to do a little work on this guy.
In the victory! In the name!
How close are we getting? Oh man, we're still a ways away. Alright, so it's good that we backtracked, because this is clearly not the way to go. But there's a big old giant champion and some loot. Who doesn't want to loot a giant's lair? Alright, let's also do this. I got you, girl. And immediately lost.
I'm all done here.
I guess that is sort of why we did it. Was in case these traps were lethal. Alright, I think we need to do a little more healing on you, Linu. I mean, they're just +1s. Let's top you off. You die so quickly anyway. Alright. Let's head around. Oh, we could give it a save too, I guess. Oh, there's Durgar in here? Oh, he's back here somewhere? Then again, I don't remember much of this at all. I remember that you fight a red dragon. I didn't remember where it happened or how it happened. So it's not that surprising that I don't remember there's Duergar here. Dual wielded warhammers, man, you're tough. I do still kind of want to get a crossbow to wield as a ranged weapon. Oh, Linden, don't. Be careful. There's a trap there. A giant trap. I don't know that there's much doing about that trap, though. Well, I guess I could maybe get around it. So they don't hurt me a lot when they attack, but over time, it's quite punishing. Maybe I should temporarily equip my... Oh, this isn't... I should sell that, because I think I bought the better one, didn't I? I don't know where I put it. I was pretty sure I bought the better one. Maybe I didn't pull the trigger on it. Okay. I didn't pull the trigger on it. Fine. Single bolt of fire. Anything else? Another chest is over here.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
It's a terrible spot to be standing. Sometimes you make things so difficult, Linu. I mean, I know you're trying your best, and I appreciate it. Trolls. What is scary trolls? Even though I should have to burn them. Flavor fail. I guess it would be difficult to make sure every player had some sort of fire. Yeah, I don't know. They give you torches. Like you could just have the torch and like set the corpse on fire to make sure it doesn't resurrect. I don't know. Some. All right. So there's a way to go. Oh, fire giant. East to Fire Giant Domain. North to Fire Giant Domain. Man, this area is freaking huge. Alright, so that just has that exit, and there's some chests. So this isn't the fire giant lair. This is just tunnels.
Excuse my Elvin.
And there's yet more doors. There's a cell.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
Who is this gentleman?
Hello?
All right.
Hello?
Wogar, thanks for springing me from that cell. I guess I owe you one, so what can I do for you? Fire giants caught me trying to sneak in here about a month ago. I thought they were going to kill me, but I managed to convince King Scrog that I'd make a better advisor than a stew. I was just looking for a few gems or maybe some gold, and instead I end up a prisoner forced to use my brilliant mind to keep out a giant king too stupid to rule his own people. Why would he want a half-orc advisor? Hey, don't lay your stereotypes on me. I'm as smart as you, I'd wager. I'm damn sight smarter than any of the giants in this place at any rate. That's not what I meant, man. I just like, why would he want? Whatever. Sorry. Not all of us orcs are truly idiots. If I wasn't giving good advice, do you think the king would have kept me alive? But this whole time, I've also been gathering information. What information? I picked up a ton of information. I can tell you about Klauth. I can tell you about the dragon experiments going on. Dragon experiments? I could tell you what I know, but that kind of information doesn't come cheap. Tell you what, make it 300. I'm gonna need some gold since I plan on getting out of this place as soon as we're done talking. Alright, man. Yanti sorcerers working. Those damn shapeshifters have been using magic to grow an egg into a full dragon in the space of a few months instead of it taking the centuries it normally takes. I'm not sure why they're doing this, but I know adult dragons tend to disappear after reaching maturity. I bet it has something to do with Klauth trying to recapture his youth. He's pretty old, even for one of his kind. Tell me about Klauth. Ancient red dragon made his lair here beneath the giant complex. King Scrog and all his giants serve Klauth. It's almost like they worship him as some sort of god. But he's old for even a dragon, and the days are numbered. That's why he has giants gathering dragon eggs, so he can use them for those bizarre experiments. Anything else? I did pretty damn good considering I was a prisoner. Alright, man. Whatever. Nothing interesting in here? Fine. Oh, but there was another chest. Another chest that I missed, eh? Alright, so let's not go north yet. Let's finish exploring this weird complex. And then we can decide if we want to go east or north. We got a door there. Anything interesting here? Some trolls? Not that interesting. Not that interesting at all. Bunch of dead trolls, more like. Bunch of dead trolls. Chest. What's over here? A trap, eh? Just some sort of room?
Dear, I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
You didn't do anything, Linu. Quit trying to take credit for all my good work. Brunhilde's diary. This appears to be the diary of Brunhilde Orelsdottir, a frost giant princess. The mistreatment and cruelty of Brunhilde suffered at the hands of King Skrod, the fire giant she was forced to marry nearly 3 months ago. The final entry explains Brunhilde's ultimate fate. Today, in front of his court, Skrog vowed to consummate our marriage this very night. The coward will no doubt keep his entire retinue of guards in the room during our bedding for fear I may try to kill him, as I did the last time he dared to defile my bedchamber. I will never let that pig touch me, though if I resist, I know they will beat me again. I can endure the suffering and pain of this life no longer. Skrog dares not kill me for fear of breaking the alliance with my mother. But tonight I shall take my own life and finally be free of this wretched... Aw, Brunhilde. That's sad. I mean, frost giants aren't good. But, I mean, it's sad that you felt trapped like that. Ring of Crimson. This glittering necklace. Most are ornamental, but some are potent magic items. But this is different than glittering necklaces I've found before, so maybe it's also a companion item. Maybe someone will tell me about some
Excuse my Elvin.
Frost Princess's necklace that they want. Seems likely. Alright, so do we go to the north or do we go to the east? Did I open this? I did not.
Excuse my Elvin.
God, all these stupid walls hiding things.
I'm all done here.
I didn't miss anything else. Alright. Let's see what's outside this door. Alright, so more fire giant stuff. Let's see what's outside this door. Since this one is the one you encounter first. And where does this go? Alright, well, it's kind of arbitrary, so let's just explore this one. It's a lot of lava.
Alright, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
Oh, more Duergar, eh?
Perish as you should.
Sneak attack me, will ya? I'll teach ya. Are these gonna end up being trapped? Maybe. It was trapped. But not in a lethal manner. Magic wand. What you got for me? More gold. Glittering gold. Trinkets and baubles. God. Chapter 3 has been lousy with sapphires. I guess let's check what that other door leads, because that looks like it continues through the complex. What's through here? Also sort of continues through the complex. Well, great. More Duergar. Man, why are you guys going always going invisible? Thank you, Linu. I didn't expect you to heal me. That was a nice surprise. I mean, it made me waste a potion. That's okay. You're doing a good job.
Goddess, take you now!
You haven't died in a while.
All done here.
You healed me a little bit. I'd say you're just about due for a promotion. Just about. Oh, what's going on here? Coffin. Some belladonna, some rags. And a torch. Alright. I don't know why this torch is here. Like, it makes me feel like I should take it because it seems so out of place, but I don't think it's important. I think it was the rags. The rags were what important, ironically enough. I got this one, right? Yeah, it was just this one that I missed. Oh, maybe this is the way to go, or do you think this wraps around to there? Man, I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm just getting tired. And I'm just wandering these giant layers, fighting these Duergars. Alright, what's up, Duergars?
Cleave your skull!
Linu, you're taking a lot of damage. Okay. That's, you know, you just died again and again. Yeah, I didn't take any, I didn't get, no reduction was being applied. Okay. That's fine. Who wants their damage reduction to work all the time? Not me. That'd be silly. Gold ring. It would be kind of a sweet little Easter egg, as if like, so there's lots of gold rings in the game. It would be cool if one of the gold rings was like the one ring, and you had to like put it in a campfire or something to find out. Like, that'd be neat, right? Alright, come on. Yeah, these guys do a little too much damage to me. Let's go ahead and make it a little harder for them to hit us.
Only one way out for you.
They die pretty quick, but let's also pop this divine might. Is there really just nothing over here? Other than Duergar to fight? What the heck's the point in that? What's the point in that? What else we got going on? More Duergar.
Perish as you should.
That was a little close. I maybe waited a little too long to cast that heal.
Perish as you should.
Alright, so this path ends as well. Some full plate +3. That looks like. Wait, what? Burn? Oh, what is this guy doing? Oh shit. Summoning elementals. I don't care for that. One little bit. God, fire elementals are the worst. All the other elementals are like namby-pamby compared to these. These do so much damage to me. And I have 10 fire reduction, and they still just do a lot of damage. Right? Okay, so only 2 of it was going to be fire. Okay, so that's why. Alright. So, if I wanted to fight more elementals, apparently I could smash more altars and that would summon them. Man, gas traps. These gas traps are a bunch of bullshit. I should go back and get Linu soon. And I should call it a night soon. Maybe I'll finish exploring this map. Retrieve Linu.
Let the earth take you.
Head back to that other door and do the next door another time. Just spiders? Not even a thing to loot? Really? They're not even like worth killing. There's so little experience at this point. Like how far? Like I'm still over 5,000 away from leveling again. It's a long way to the top. If you wanna rock and roll. Well, the good news is I think I have a bunch of companion items that are needed. Because I've found some suspicious items. And I think after you do this area, it'll probably let you get to the point where you find out what they want, so I can turn it in. Oh, I don't give a shit about you. Need to kill these fire giants quick like. Yeah. I don't even know if you can hurt me, troll. I am beyond you. Fire giants, on the other hand, I am not beyond them.
Let the earth take you!
I don't know why they bother having so many locked chests when at this point in the game you can just smash them all open. I feel like in the sequel, like if you bashed open a chest, you had a chance to break the thing that was inside of it, so there was like a risk to it that doesn't exist here. Clearly this giant hasn't figured out what's going on. He's figured it out now. Why would trolls be hanging out with fire giants? They are terrified of fire. Oh, that's right, because in this game they're not terrified of fire. They should be, though. They should be, though. Just a minor detail, a little bit of nuance, you know? Apparently not worthy of notice. Locked. What's in here? Prisoners. Oh, sniggity snap.
I greet you.
When we heard outside, we thought we were giants coming to haul us off to the kitchens. Who are you? Captured us in a raid, and now we are held prisoner until they decide to feast on our bones. Please take us with you. It's too dangerous to come with me. We'll follow behind you and try to stay clear of the fighting while you destroy the fire giants. This seems like a trap, right? Like, they're probably not really farm girls. What does this say? This tome details the process of capturing a dragon's essence within a dragon sphere. The ritual is most effective when used upon newly hatched worm, whose growth has been accelerated using spells and enchantments. A beast whose mind is still empty and pure. Only these have the vitality and energy of youth necessary to prolong the life of the mighty Klauth. The creature to be absorbed must be lured or trapped within the center of the ritual room, and the dragon sphere must be placed upon the pedestal. The dragon's body will be instantly consumed as its very life force is sucked into the sphere itself for Klauth to feed on at his leisure. But a warning, lest you displease the master and suffer his terrible wrath, should a dead dragon's body be absorbed, the sphere must be destroyed immediately. If it is mistakenly presented to Klauth, He may devour the essence of the dead worm, poisoning him and dealing his awesome might a crippling blow. Alright, so we've learned. Now, the question is, why would prisoners... Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back one. And, what happens when we teleport? Okay, well, they don't come with us. Linu? No.
I can still feel my...
Great. Let's get our spells back. Oh my goodness. Everyone is still... Oh my goodness. My team is still working right now? Oh man. I know why I'm still awake. I made bad decisions. These people were still working. Oh my goodness. They haven't even finished testing? That's insane. Alright. Let's get back to that other door. Alright, so these ladies are still here. So they are insisting on coming with me. I think that they are some sort of trap. Why would they want to come with me? Yeah, see? Yantis. Or maybe they're not Yantis. goodness. They can't be happy. They can't be happy about that. So, I know it's not interesting, but the reason was that there was a security issue, bug that one of our team members. So it's been around for a long time, and it's only something that will happen if I need to go back this way. If one of the admins who have access to the software like do a certain task, and then they have the potential to accidentally change credentials for themselves when they meant to change it for someone else in the system, which of course isn't good. But you shouldn't actually change passwords for people. There's a reset link, so like I don't know why they'd be doing that, but if for whatever reason they decide to ignore best practice and do it that way, then it's an issue. So someone's like, we should take care of it now. And apparently that code just ruined a bunch of stuff. Just so much stuff. Alright, so there's a whole nother cave. So with that little anecdote, and it being 1 o'clock my time and me still having work tomorrow, I think I'll call it here. I only meant to do an hour and I did 2, so that was a bad decision on my part. Anyways, if you're watching videos, thanks. If you're not, then you won't hear this. Anyways, until next time.